So let's bring it back in time. We're talking about Tuesday's meeting. Let's bring it all the way back to the beginning of 2022. That is when former Supervisor Frank Zuccarelli passes away, and a void of power exists now at the top of Thornton Township. That results in a series of meetings among trustees, excuse me, where you are tasked with appointing a new supervisor, and if that doesn't happen by a certain time, that's going to go to a town hall where then the public is going to be
correct
appointing the new supervisor. So if I recall, some of those meetings were a little bit contentious among trustees as far as, I remember you suggesting a number of names that were not seconded or not voted through. Some other trustees were suggesting names that were not voted through. So it comes all the way down to 12 minutes before midnight on the legal deadline. This is in March of 2022 now. And it was you who 12 minutes before midnight said, "I nominate Tiffany Henyard." And that was the first name that was actually voted for by the rest of the trustees. So then just a handful of minutes before midnight, Tiffany Henyard is sworn in as the supervisor of Thornton Township. Put us in Chris Gonzalez's mind, 12 minutes before midnight. What was your thinking in nominating her after this long process?
I mean, just as a whole, I just felt that I was hoping we could get somebody that was a little bit younger for the role. I felt it was time that we, possibly, and I mean, I wasn't like honed in on that, but that a woman. I just thought that would be somebody, that was a little bit younger, a woman. So that's kind of where I was. I'll be honest, I really didn't know at that time a whole lot of the, that there was already some controversy and things like that, a little bit that was going on in Dalton, say. Sure. So I didn't really know about that. And that was also something that, I mean, obviously there, just on the surface, there was a little bit of experience there. She had been a trustee, just became mayor. Kind of a town that you might have had as a base as far as just like, once again, coming from that there might be some experience and things like that there.
Yes, I've been in Thornton Township for a long time.
Now, one more question, Doctor. What made you be there? Why were you there with Tiffany, if you don't mind, 7 minutes before what made you be there to support her? Like, why was you the back that held her together?
Well,
I nominate Tiffany Henyard, Thornton Township Supervisor.
You are making a mockery out of this for real. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. This is ridiculous.
Trustee Jones?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett?
Yes.
She voted yes. And she has to sign the warrant, and then she's got to take the oath in 9 minutes. Let's go. 9 minutes.
put your hands together for your new township supervisor, Tiffany Henyard.
Wow. How can she do that?
Y'all can have the mayor, baby. Y'all can have that shit. Well, it came down to this. We had some outside people wanting the seat. And I felt like our family should get first dibs at the table for the food.
Okay.
Tiffany was not in the royal family, but she was like a super stepdaughter. So was she part of the family? Yes. So I thought we should bring someone in that was part of the family that wasn't a newcomer, and someone who would really kind of do the things that we were already doing, at least we thought.
Yeah.
And so that was the reason that I was there with her.
Yeah.
she was doing a terrible job as the mayor already in Dalton. So that wasn't the perfect person, no. It was just the fact that she was the last one that was there, that was part of our family. Stan Brown went up, he didn't get a second. Cassandra didn't get what we wanted her to have. Uncle Jerry didn't get what he wanted, so it was getting out of our hands. We didn't have any more members there. Should I put my name up? Yes, I didn't think about it because I had all the voters there. I had Jerry, I had Joyce, and Chris has been my buddy forever, and I work with Chris. In fact, I still work with Chris. So
Things like
I
that
had
there.
the voters.
She went straight to Frank's office and, sat in the chair and she just kept basically yelling, what are they going to think now? What are they going to say now? Speaking of the Dalton trustees, because I guess, like I said, there was already a rift and I didn't know that. So I'm thinking I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? And then so I went to Keith on the side and I said, what is she talking about? I said, is the board against her in Dalton? And he said, yeah. And I said, who? He's like, everybody.
There. I had Jerry, I had Joyce, and Chris has been my buddy forever, and I work with Chris. In fact, I still work with Chris.
Yeah.
And the police. And as long as we can close that divide up, we can all become the same people working on the same problems.
And with that being said, I had the opportunity